Sonic the Hedgehog, an icon of video game culture. Up there with Mario, Sonic has been the star of countless games. Some great, some not so great. And now he's jumping to the big screen. Welcome back to ADP Reviews, everyone. Today, we're looking at Sonic the Hedgehog the movie. When it was announced that there would be a Sonic movie coming to theaters, naturally everyone was excited to see their favorite spiky blue hedgehog on the big screen in all his glory. Phew, yeah, the production of this movie was, let's just say it was interesting. The film went through several writers, producers, and 2 studios before anything got off the ground. And of course, when it did get off the ground, it was f***ing horrifying. This design was so bad, in fact, that Paramount pushed the release date back and had Sonic completely redesigned from the ground up to make him more like the character from the games and less like a fever dream monster who eats children. But the film has finally arrived. Is it any good? Let's look at the story. Sonic the Hedgehog, voiced by Ben Schwartz, is a blue hyperfast hedgehog who is sent from his world to Earth as a child. Living in the town of Green Hill, he stays hidden and spies on the people he secretly wishes he could meet. Mainly a small-town cop named Tom Wachowski, played by James Marsden. Sonic causes a large nationwide blackout with his speed, however, and the government sends in special scientist Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, to find out what could have caused it. Sonic comes into contact with Tom and asks him for his help in getting back to his world. Together they have to get to San Francisco, where Sonic can get back to his world using his magic rings, all while evading Dr. Robotnik's destructive machines. Now, I'm a big fan of the Sonic series. I played the games a lot as a kid, and even today I'll pop one in every once in a while. So, with that said, does this movie do the blue blur justice? Well, first, let's take a look at the good things. First, Sonic looks fantastic. The first design tried way too hard to make him look realistic. One problem, guys. It's a 2.5 foot tall blue hypersonic rodent. Realism is not the key to making this character work. The new design adds realistic textures to him like fur and quills, but they still keep the overall look of the character that we know and love. The eyes are expressive, he's bright and colorful, and he's animated beautifully. Sure, he doesn't blend into the real world environment as well as something like Roger Rabbit, but it's still pretty good. Second, the chemistry between Sonic and Tom is really nice. Okay, it's not incredible chemistry, but the way they work off of each other really comes across as genuine and heartwarming. The last time James Marsden acted alongside a CGI mammal, we got Hop. Yeah, so my hopes were not very high here. But by God, they actually got me to care about these guys and what was going to happen to them. Sonic even has some genuinely heartfelt moments where he feels like he's alone and never has any friends. He's genuinely likable in this. Third, the comedy in this is pretty good, for the most part. Sonic's sarcastic Joker attitude is really captured well by Ben Schwartz. And even though he's a little grating at times, it's not so much that he's unlikable. It's kind of like when a little kid is telling you about his favorite Ninja Turtle and won't shut up. He's not doing it to spite you, he's just a kid. And that's kind of how Sonic is in terms of his personality. A bit annoying, but innocent and well-meaning. Fourth, the action isn't half bad. It's fast-paced, it's well-edited, creative, especially when they use the rings to teleport all over the globe. And there's just enough so that it doesn't overwhelm the story. But my favorite thing about this movie is Jim Carrey as Robotnik. He's just having a freaking ball with this performance. Not only is he funny, but he's incredibly energetic, and his interactions with his assistant are great. It's like we're seeing the glorious return of 90s Jim Carrey, and it's awesome. Definitely the standout performance in just how over the top he goes. But just like how with every good Sonic game, there's a bad Sonic game. For every good thing in this movie, there's some bad stuff too. First, the side characters are incredibly bland. The government officials, the other sheriff, the assistant, they all come so close to having personalities, but they just kind of fall flat. Nothing about them really stands out much. Second, the story is predictable. It's a standard buddy-buddy movie with a climax that you can see coming a mile away. and some of the extremely foreshadowing dialogue doesn't help. But my biggest problem with this film is the comedy. Not the jokes that genuinely work and got a laugh out of me. I'm talking about the jokes that didn't even crack a smile on my face. The flossing, the fart jokes. These are jokes that either completely date this movie or just bring me out of it completely. It's lazy, it's predictable, it's just low-end humor, and it really hurts the overall experience. But with all that said, Sonic the Hedgehog is a fun, fast, and action-packed film that the whole family can enjoy. It's not the greatest thing I've seen in my life, but I'm honestly shocked that this movie is as good as it is. Video game movies almost always bomb and bomb hard. So it's good to see that one of my favorite gaming characters didn't completely blow it. Maybe he just dropped a couple rings. I give Sonic the Hedgehog 3 stars out of 5. If you're looking for cute animals and fast action, this is a good one to check out. Grab your red kicks and blast off over to the movie theater to check it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like this video, share, and subscribe for more film reviews, and we'll see you next time here on ADP Reviews.